Okay, here we go.
All right, Tech Some Gaming here. We are with our Stream Deck tutorial video for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2. I got in trouble for saying I was going to record the video and I kind of forgot. Lost in the sauce there, but let's go ahead and get this started now. If you're watching this video, I have just finished reconfiguring my setup. So the setup is back together. And I'm putting some last finishing touches before I unveil the new setup. So we're going to be back very, very soon. Probably the day after Christmas. There's one more thing that's coming in the mail that I need to put on the setup, and we should be ready to go. So we're going to be testing out some new cool things, checking it out, seeing how that goes. But back to the tutorial video here. The first thing you will need to do is make sure that you have the Stream Deck app, right? They're going to automatically prompt you to download that when you get the Stream Deck, plug it in. It's automatically going to route you to that point. Once you get the Stream Deck app, you need to make sure that you go in first to plugins, right? Because this is a plug-in. And you're just going to go in here and you can just search ATS, American Truck Simulator. And Mod Studio 2 is what I am currently using, will pop up. Once that pops up, you're going to get that. That's going to give you all of these great icons that you can utilize. Just as a heads up, you cannot use all of them. Some of them are paid. So if you are interested in using all of them, you can get the paid ones as well. So once you do that, you'll get that. And then this setup will come up on the side here, and you will notice there's these Mod Studio 2 icons here. And that's where you'll go in and you'll plug in your different identifiers. So you'll just drag them to a spot. Say you want to put your blinker there. Those are your blinker indicators. You can change them here. You can set them to do a specific thing. You can obviously change the icons here as well, right? Those are your flashers, right? And so you can have them be your left, your hazards, or your right. If you want it to be your hazards, you don't even need to put a title there. Title is kind of unnecessary. That kind of goes over the icon, so you don't want that. And so your hotkey is basically what you want it to do when you click that button on the Stream Deck. So if you want this to act as a button box, then you can make this when you click the letter F, I believe. No, F is the flash. Yeah. So when you hit the letter F, that's the standard key in the game. That key will automatically hit key F as well. So it automatically acts as a hotkey. So basically, when you hit that button on your Stream Deck button, it will automatically hit the letter F. So it will turn on your flashers, and that will actually flash red as it is going as well. So as you are in the game and you hit that button, it will flash just like the indicator will flash in a real vehicle as well, right? And so as you go along, like I said, let's take this one off because I don't use this one, but you can go in and place any of these things into your spot. So like say we can put the fuel in there, right? We can have it represent the fuel level, the consumption. As you notice, that is a pro feature. And by the way, this is mirroring exactly what you'll see on your Stream Deck. By the way, as you change these, they will change real time on your Stream Deck as well. But notice that's a pro feature. If you want those pro features, then you can just go in and get the paid version. I do not have it. But you can throw in things like that. You can move them around wherever you like. You can place them wherever you want. I even have another page over here that's just for my different applications that I utilize, so I don't have to go and look for those. Those are like my immediate startup click, click, click type things there. So you have those as well. I even have these look left, look right, look forward keybinds here. Before I had my track IR set up, I would just use that to look left, right, and back forward while I was inside of the cabin. These buttons will indicate when those things happen, as well as the indicators, as well as the lift, the speed, the gear selector, the speed limit. All of these things will act in real time with the game. as well as the electricity and the engine start function. So that's the Stream Deck XL. Here is the Stream Deck Plus. Same kind of deal here. I don't know what was here. This was the retarder. I guess they are now making that a pro feature. And that is basically for the knob. That shouldn't be an issue. That should work fine. But this is so that I can turn the retarder up or down. As you see, this is the screen that indicates what's on the knobs, and I control them with these knobs that are here. So I have the cruise control, front axle suspension lift, rear axle suspension lift, retarder here. I have truck damage, cargo damage, distance to destination, ETA, distance to empty, fuel level meter, time, all of that good stuff there. And again, those are all things you can place on there. Again, it shows you exactly which ones you can use on those specific things. Notice how there are more options here for the specific buttons as opposed to the knobs. The knobs have a little less things that you can utilize, obviously, because it's a turning knob. And again, you just want to make sure that these hotkeys map exactly to what you have in the game if you want to utilize them for that purpose. But again, that's pretty much it when it comes to the Stream Decks. They are quite very simple and easy to utilize. They're pretty plug and play. Once you get that plug in, as we mentioned in the beginning of the video, you just drop what you want in those places and make sure that the hotkeys match. Here's the windows, right? You can do vehicle left side window, direction up, right? Or you can say down. You can have them be up and down. Again, all of those things you can utilize at your leisure. But again, that is a little bit more of a detailed version of utilizing and setting up and configuring the Stream Decks in game. If you have any more questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will be happy to help you as much as possible. I didn't think it was too necessary to go completely into the game because you won't be able to see me pushing the buttons anyways to see how they map. If you have one, you'll know exactly what it will do when you get in the game. It's very, very straightforward. Again, just making sure that your hotkey maps exactly to whatever keybind you have assigned to that function in the game. As long as you do that, you are perfectly ready to roll and do what you need to do. So again, that is Tech Sim Gaming with another tutorial video. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe so that you do not miss out on all things Tech Sim Gaming. And we'll be back live streaming again very, very soon on Truck Simulator. Probably have something that we're going to stream today, maybe something unique, a little different, while we're finishing up the last couple of things for our trucking setup. But that'll do it for today. We'll see you in the next one. If you don't watch this next video, Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy Holidays.